Every time you ask artificial intelligence a question, something invisible happens. Thousands of processors begin working almost instantly, performing billions of calculations to generate a response in just a few seconds. Most people think the biggest challenge facing AI is building smarter software. But the companies leading the AI revolution are becoming increasingly concerned about something else: electricity. Artificial intelligence isn't just consuming more computing power than ever before. It's consuming more energy. And some experts believe electricity, not technology, could become the biggest obstacle to the future of AI. Around the world, companies are racing to build larger and more powerful AI data centers. Each new generation of AI models requires more processors than the last. More processors mean more servers. More servers require more electricity. What started as a software revolution has rapidly become an energy challenge. Some of the newest AI data centers already consume hundreds of megawatts of electricity. The largest facilities currently being planned are expected to require enough power to supply entire cities. To put that into perspective, a single advanced AI campus can consume as much electricity as hundreds of thousands of homes. And demand continues to grow. Every new AI model is becoming larger, more capable and more computationally expensive. That means tomorrow's data centers won't just need more computers. They'll need far more power than today's infrastructure was ever designed to deliver. This has created an entirely new race, not just to build better artificial intelligence, but to generate enough electricity to power it. Technology companies are now investing far beyond software. They're partnering with utility companies, securing long-term energy contracts, and even exploring nuclear power as a reliable source of electricity. Why? Because without enough power, the AI revolution slows down. Electricity has quietly become one of the world's most valuable strategic resources. And the companies that secure it may gain one of the biggest advantages in artificial intelligence. The question is no longer whether AI will continue to grow. The question is whether the world's energy infrastructure can keep up. The challenge isn't simply producing more electricity. It's producing the right kind of electricity. Artificial intelligence doesn't just need power. It needs a constant, reliable supply of power every second of every day. Unlike homes or offices, AI data centers can't simply shut down for a few hours if demand becomes too high. Even a brief interruption can cost millions of pounds, disrupt critical services, and damage expensive equipment. That's why the companies leading the AI race are looking beyond traditional energy sources. They're searching for reliable, long-term solutions capable of supporting the next generation of computing. For decades, electricity demand in many developed countries grew at a relatively predictable pace. Power grids were designed around homes, businesses, and factories. Then artificial intelligence arrived. Almost overnight, technology companies began requesting more electricity than many local grids could provide. In some regions, new AI data centers have been delayed simply because there isn't enough available power to support them. Building the facility is often faster than upgrading the electrical infrastructure needed to operate it. That has turned electricity into one of the biggest bottlenecks facing the AI industry. To solve this problem, some of the world's largest technology companies are investing directly in energy projects. Others are signing long-term agreements with utility providers, guaranteeing access to electricity for years into the future. There's also growing interest in nuclear energy. Unlike solar and wind, nuclear power can generate electricity continuously, making it an attractive option for data centers that must operate around the clock. While renewable energy will remain an important part of the future energy mix, many experts believe artificial intelligence will require a combination of power sources to meet its enormous and growing demand. This shift is creating opportunities far beyond the technology industry. Utility companies are expanding generation capacity. Engineering firms are modernizing electrical grids. Manufacturers are producing more transformers, substations, and high-voltage equipment than ever before. Construction companies are building the infrastructure needed to connect new power sources to AI facilities. An entire ecosystem is growing around one simple idea. Artificial intelligence cannot exist without electricity. The companies solving that challenge may become some of the biggest winners of the next decade. Because before the world can build smarter AI, it has to power it. So, where does all of this lead? The future of artificial intelligence won't be decided only by who builds the smartest models. It may be decided by who can generate enough electricity to power them. For decades, energy was something technology companies rarely had to think about. Today, it's becoming one of their biggest strategic priorities. The next generation of AI won't just require more powerful chips. It will require stronger power grids, larger power stations, faster transmission networks, and entirely new approaches to supplying electricity at an unprecedented scale. That's why governments, utility companies, and technology firms are beginning to work more closely than ever before. Artificial intelligence has transformed electricity from a background necessity into a competitive advantage. The countries capable of generating reliable, affordable power will be in a stronger position to attract the next generation of AI investment. The companies capable of securing long-term energy supplies will be able to expand faster than those forced to compete for limited resources. This isn't just changing the technology industry. It's reshaping national infrastructure, investment strategies, and economic policy. When most people think about artificial intelligence, they imagine software becoming smarter every year. What they don't see is the enormous physical network required to make that progress possible. Every new AI breakthrough depends on processors. Those processors depend on data centers. Those data centers depend on electricity. And electricity has become one of the most valuable resources of the AI era. The next time you ask an AI to answer a question, write an email, or generate an image, remember that your request is powered by far more than software. Behind every response is a vast network of engineers, power stations, electrical grids, cooling systems, and data centers working together in real time. Artificial intelligence may be built with algorithms, but it runs on electricity. And that brings us back to the question we asked at the beginning. What is the biggest challenge facing the future of AI? It may not be building more intelligent machines. It may simply be generating enough power to keep them running. If you enjoyed this documentary and want to understand the technology, infrastructure, and capital shaping tomorrow's economy, subscribe to Future Capital. Every week, we go beyond the headlines to explore the ideas, industries, and investments building the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next documentary.